everybody, and today we're going to be learning a little bit about doors. Now, as you probably know, there are two types of doors, and generally they are pretty much identical, other than the fact that wooden doors can be opened just by pressing. Metal cannot. So metal doors are stationary and can only be opened with the use of redstone. In fact, I'll go ahead and use metal doors because obviously I'm going to be teaching you about redstone. Now, you put a door down and you, right off the bat, will notice that the door does not, open. If you apply power, it will open. Take away the power, it closes. Pretty straightforward, but here's what makes it interesting. If we bring around our redstone to here, boom, no power, the door is open. Apply power. Alright, so you may be wondering why this happens. Well, let me tell you, basically when you have a double door, your second door is going to be inversed with the redstone. So basically, if it's receiving power, it's closed, as you can see. And basically they're inverse. Now to fix that, if you watched my other tutorial videos, if not, I highly recommend watching them. Especially if you're very confused about what's going on in general. Watching them should completely clear it up, and if you watch them, and you still find that you have additional questions, feel free to send me a message and I'll be sure to answer them, whatever it may be, as soon as I possibly can. But as you can see, I put an inverter, so all I did was invert the channel, so I got the channel going to here, and you know what, let me plop down a switch. As you can see, I got the channel directly going to here, and then inverting and going to that door. So as you can see, boom, there it is. The doors open like so. Now, you will notice when using pressure plates that this door will not here. Let's take off our redstone in general here. As you can see, this is applying no power. Just like the redstone, the door is open. So you'll find it very complicated to effectively use little pads for it. So let me see if I can just teach you how really quickly. You may have to watch the video now and then re-watch it if you're planning on making it in your own game, because it can get a little complicated. So here's what we're going to do. Let's grab a little stone on this voxel, and we're going to make that to stone, just because that way I can dig under it and be able to. So let me see if I can clear out under it so that I can work under it. Really, you know what? Let's not work under it. I'll just put all the stuff up top, and some other video I'll show you how to conceal it using doors. But pretty much, you're going to want, well, with two pressure pads, I really gotta work under it. Well, no, I don't. I can work it from the side here. Basically, what you're going to be doing is the pressure pads should be hooked up underground to basically both go to the same channel. So if you step on either one separately, it will light the redstone here. So you bring your redstone over, and what you can do to accomplish this is you just put a straight line under it, straight under it, and it will receive your signal. So let's grab this, and then you just basically take it over to here, over to your doors, and I'm bringing it all the way around just because, pretty much, and you're going to need to invert it here. So let's make it invert. Boom. Redstone torch. And there it is. And if you look... Oh. Yep, in case you don't know what's going on. Basically, the redstone didn't reach, so we're going to need to plop down a repeater. My bad. And that should make it... There we go. Both open, both closed simultaneously. If you step on a single pad at a time, just that pad, it opens, or it should open both of them. I'm not sure why. Is the power not reaching? Oh, I know what's going on, yeah. The power isn't reaching because the source is actually here, so you got this little bit extra so that it doesn't reach. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to plug in another one here, closer, and there you go. Both open. You always got to be careful that you don't over-lengthen your wire. But now if you step on this, they both open. Step on this, they both open. Now really, it's a pretty simple tutorial here. I'll come back in another video and I'll show you how it's done, but when you're having to deal with concealing it underground, because generally overall, having to conceal your redstone circuit underground does provide a whole new level of difficulty when it comes to actually building your circuit. So I'll go ahead and cut this off. This is probably going to be one of your most useful redstone contraptions. Generally, it's a very common thing. Double door, if you're making a mansion or whatever, basically a lot of times you're going to have double doors, and now you know how to add pressure plates to them. And what you can do via, what you can do via repeaters is, if you'll notice, I'm sure a lot of you have had trouble with your pads where you go through it and you don't go fast enough and it locks on you. Seems not to be doing it too bad here, but since it's one away, it's even worse. So what you can do, you knock this back a couple notches, and what it'll do is it'll lag open them a little bit so that they'll stay open that much longer. So if you look at the redstone, it takes it a second to go through that, and that way you have plenty of time to walk through your door. In fact, maybe a little bit too much time. Put it right there. And there it is. And it has a lagged ending as well. So that'll wrap it up for this tutorial. I'll come out with another one soon and show you how it is done to start concealing your redstone, which is pretty much a whole new level of engineering, because it all depends on how you place it to get it all to not conflict with each other in a tight, cramped underground area. So thank you for watching.
Please rate and subscribe.